All right, little update on some Eibeli angels. I have purchased two in the last 3 weeks. The first I actually put over in my 75-gallon tank. Did a video on it where Mr. Powder Blue decided that he didn't like the fact that the Eibeli angel wanted to back his way into this hole, and so he chased him all the way across the tank to this other stack, and that little cave right there is where he hid until about 3 days later when I found him lying on his back in the corner of the tank, obviously deceased, because he and the triggerfish and, strangely enough, the rabbitfish decided, oh, he's weak and he's hanging out. So he wound up getting beat to death. Went back to Emerald Bay and they had another one. This time it was half what I paid for the first one, so bonus for that. I plugged him in here to the big tank thinking there'd be more room and there wouldn't be an issue. Well, he went in, went down to the bottom, and went underneath this pile of rock where that coral beauty is. And the little pygmy angel there, he likes to hang out in that back corner, but so does the big sailfin tan. Well, I have yet to see him resurface in the last 3 days, so I don't know if I'm going to put him on the DOA list or not. But it's unfortunate that I've bought two beautiful Eibeli angels, and I have not had success acclimating them into the tank with my established family that get along just fine. Had no problem with that little flame tang back there. He went in, immediately was fine. The powder blue came in and was chased by 2 or 3 different fish, so I had to put him in the other tank. I don't know if you can see how well some of this coral's doing. I wish I could show or film in the blue light, but it just doesn't pick up the colors as well. But I've had a lot of success with my zoas. Even I've got one back there in the back that just popped up. I have no idea what that is. The one underneath that let's see if we can get a better look. Yeah, there it is. I have no idea. That just appeared out of nowhere. Like I said, my little bangers over here like to keep this corner occupied. My fancy rainbow wrasse has disappeared again. I haven't seen him in the bottom trough yet, which, as you can tell, I've gotten quite a bit of aptasia growth here. I have put in 3 different peppermint shrimp that's supposed to be aces on cleaning, and after a day haven't seen the peppermint shrimp since, and I see more aptasia. So I don't know if I'm going to have to go down and hand eliminate that, or if I can find something else that'll be a little more hardy. Again, I gave a little glimpse over here at the 75-gallon tank. By the way, maroon clownfish are extremely aggressive towards you moving anything. Put your hand in, they'll nip at you. But like I said, I'm getting tired of moving my corals around, because every time I put something in, they wind up going over and immediately knocking it to the ground. I've got a little stem here that has a little bit of coral growth coming out. It has about 3 polyps on it that bloom at night. And I've had to find a place to hide that because every other place I've put it, that guy right there, that big maroon clown, he goes through and decides that he doesn't like it, grabs the stem or the coral itself, or he'll even grab the mounting base that it's on and pry it out when I super glue it in. So anybody wants a large maroon clown, come catch him. Now, I did pick up 2 discus. Of course, the first one disappeared, was chased to death by my parrotfish. I wound up putting them both in here. The first one wound up making it about another day or two. The second one floundered for about 2.5 more weeks, then finally succumbed. Petco was nice enough to give me full refunds on both. They have a 30-day warranty. And they had a new shipment in, and I wish this guy would come out because he is a beautiful orange discus. I picked him up just to see if I could trust the new arrangement of fish. I have this one solo angel in here that was from my first batch of angels. He hasn't paired up or been with anybody, and therefore I guess he's the one that's the most calm and docile because he doesn't aggressively chase anything throughout the tank. My rainbow, my Australian there, he's okay. I did pick up 6 solid black veil angels. They were juveniles from 7 Seas. After a couple of weeks, it went from 6 to 4 to 3. Now I'm down to 1 who's right there, and it looks like he may have a little bit of ick on him, so I'll have to treat him. And again, I wish this guy right here would come out, but he's hiding, so I guess we'll end with him saying goodbye. All right.